this cycle.
You're covering the phone.
Oh, thank you. I believe you're in this cycle.
Yes,
right?
I am.
Okay. So we've got lots of nettle working and dragon energy. And what that says is learning to use the intellect like a very powerful laser beam. This is yang metal, and that's all intellect. And the dragon energy would give it a powerful means of expression, very much like something out of Star Wars. So I'm going to dub you Princess Leia because that's the kind of energy that's here for you. So we're liking that. We're liking that a lot. I'm just moving through the paperwork here.
Oh, I brought it all.
Oh, look at this. Oh, she brought, this is so good. She brought stuff that is connected to the gene keys. Oh, you are such an empath, my friend. Such a projector empath, working from the heart chakra, and the important thing for you will be to kind of drop a lot of mental stuff as quickly as it comes in. Drop it. So we're liking that because those are my favorite words anymore. Just drop it. And I'm going to direct you back to the gene keys. You have homework, okay? Yep. I'm going to tell you go back to gene key number 1. Do you have, what's her name? Dang, it's the red I Ching book. Look at that one, it's red.
Oh, the tiger one?
Yes, the dragon and the tiger.
Yes.
Go back there, okay, coordinated with the gene keys. And in that book, go to number 1, go to the first one, which of course is pure yang energy. That's number 1 is the pure yang energy.
Right.
And go to line 3.
Okay.
Check out line 3. Very interesting because you have, I would give you your assignment between now and your birthday is to simply go over and over and over the number 1 gene key and the number 2 gene key. These are the most powerful pieces of this chart. And line 3. But you'll only find line 3 in her work.
Okay.
Okay. So, and then I'm going to take you somewhere else. I'm going to take you to number 64. And 64 is the end of the I Ching.
Oh, interesting.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And I have these charts out with me every Tuesday when you're talking, so that when you
Okay.
reference something, I'm ready to go. I didn't bring it because I wanted you to do a reading. I always have it with me.
I understand, but this is so powerful because it's help. Those of you who are like, what's she saying? Linda and I are saying, get your charts. You know, yeah, it's going to cost you a couple of bucks. Get these charts because, you know, we just had an eclipse. And in that eclipse, you know, now I can look at Linda's chart full on and see, did it hit anything? And actually, it did. It hit right here. It hit Venus, changing your dreams in your 11th house.
Oh, wow.
For the next year and a half. That's a big old wow. Wow.
Interesting, 11.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Powerful
this is the
number.
house of dreams and wishes and hopes and goals. So, and it's in the sign of the teacher. She's got the mark of Venus in the sign of Virgo. So you may feel very strongly impelled to kind of get back into the teaching. You know, Linda, if we share a morsel of light with somebody who's lost hope, it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's hard work. I wouldn't even be up here if somebody hadn't told me they were hopeless. But it was that impulse to, let me see, can I hold your hand for a moment? Because people, you know, they're overdosing. They're overdosing on street drugs and prescribed drugs. And sometimes I have to tell you, worse than that, they're not overdosing. They're just desperate. They're just desperate. So we gotta help the tribe here.
That's good to know because I stepped out of the working with abused children because it was draining. I did it for 10 years and I had nothing left to give. And so it's been a couple of years. So I've been thinking, do I want to go back into that or something similar? And
maybe you have to learn, as I've been learning, this sense of loving detachment.
yeah.
You know, maybe the only kid you were supposed to touch in those 10 years was that young boy, and not even about art, but to tell him, honey, you need to be able to count.
That's interesting because when I was doing it, I was in it for 10
What? We're done. Bye-bye. Sorry. We're done.